Welcome to Something Came from Baltimore. I am your host, Tom Gouker. Something Came from Baltimore is a jazz, blues, and R&B show and podcast, and it's not really about Baltimore. In fact, today we're traveling to France via Zoom to chat with jazz drummer Anne Paceo. Anne Paceo is a new breed jazz conceptualist, and on her seventh album, she's focused on healing and how to connect the mind, body, and spirit. It was the recent passing of her grandfather that made her ask, where do souls go? That question was the basic concept of S.H.A.M.A.N.E, her latest album. A shaman can add or remove energies from your soul to connect and heal your body and your mind and your spirit. The drum, and she's the drummer, and that's where Anne Paceo comes in, and chants are the connection of the meta to the physical life for some real deep soul cleaning. S.H.A.M.A.N.E was released on March 25th, 2022. And before we start with the interview, let's listen to a sample of the latest single, From the Stars. Anne Paceo, welcome to Something Came from Baltimore.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it's great to have you. S.H.A.M.A.N.E it's a great name for an album. It's a great topic to dig into. I dug into what a shaman is, and I went into Wikipedia. I read some articles. I was interested in it. And in some ways, like your career, you are a shaman. You use drums to create a healing effect, a technique. You know, you are able to have people transcend out of their body into a spiritual area. Before we even get into that, how did you even decide to look at that as maybe something that you wanted as a topic for your album?
I've always been very interested in shamanic stuff. Like the thing is that you find shamans in every country of the world. And it's very ancient. You can find it in Mongolia, on South America, even in France, in Haiti, and in Asia. And these shamans, they are able, in a way, to communicate with other parallel worlds. Like they said that they can communicate with deaf people and with dead people. Sorry, and. I think it's like we are in a society which is very practical, and like this is the wrong, this is the right, and the shaman, I think they open new space. Like there are many ways of communicating. And after that, actually, I lost my grandfather 3 years ago, and I was singing him melodies when he died. And when he died, I was really wondering when was his soul, where does his soul moved, like where it was, and it made me think a lot about like to be, what is to be alive, what is to be dead, and I was thinking like maybe it could be interesting to dig into this shaman stuff and try to understand. I like the thing that music can heal people, and I'm very happy if my music can have this effect.
The shaman, it says it's white magic, or possibly white magic with spiritual connotations, but it looks at you and says, oh, you have too much energy or you don't have enough. And my job as a shaman is to kind of soul correct your energy level. And I can speak with invisible people, like I can go into a visible world that you can't see, or I can conjure up spirits from the past or whatever to help you direct all this energy levels. So it's more of an emotional, spiritual correction versus like a witch doctor, where I'm like, oh, you have an illness here, I'm going to fix that arm by doing this. So it's pretty cool. Am I right saying all that stuff?
Yeah, exactly. I think the shamans are here to heal people and to find a way to heal them, maybe without how to say West medication. Here in France, we use a lot of pills and treatment, etc. And the shaman they heal with touch, with music, and also with plants. So, and they put people in trance too with the drums, and I think this is very interesting.
Okay, so you get into your songs. Most of them have that same premise where it's the chant, or it's the repetition, or it's the tonality of the vocals that are very similar, and then it crescendos more or less into a drum pattern and continues. So it seems like that vocal to you is more of a like to get you into the trance, get you into the meditative piece, and then the drums are the ones that are going to break you into whatever the soul is. Am I reading a little too much into this?
No, I think it's cool. I think the album, the starting point was really the drums and the vocals, and actually it always come back to shamanism, because in shamanist ceremonies they use the drums and the vocal, and so maybe the drums is keeping us on earth, and the vocals put us in the in the air.
Yeah.
Like in shamanism, the drums and the vocal are here, I think, to lead people, to bring them somewhere, and maybe to keep us, to keep the people which are doing it in the real world, even if they can visit other places, I guess.
I hope you're enjoying the interview with drummer and Paceo, and we are chatting about her newest recording called S.H.A.M.A.N.E. Just a couple of housekeeping notes. Did you know that Something Came From Baltimore has a sister podcast, and it's called The Beatles Come To America? If you love the Beatles and you love podcasts, then you'll love this one. Just give it a spin. It's a limited run podcast where myself and Brooke Halpin, the Beatle Guru, review all the American album releases. The link is in the show notes. And did you know that Something Came From Baltimore is also a 30-minute show? It has more music and more talk and can be found on thebox.com. The link is also in the show notes. Finally, keep the music alive here on Something Came From Baltimore. Please like, make comments, and share with your friends. Something Came From Baltimore is not in any algorithms. You found us by luck, and now pass it on to your friends. We want you all to be a part of that Be More Music scene. Now, let's get into the interview.
I wonder will you say my name? I wonder will you come again? Will you lie again? My healer with no hand. And will I learn to say goodbye? And will your heart live far from mine? Hear the lie I say, I will until the end. I know the game and yeah, I play.
All right, so we're going to talk about this album. It was released March 25th, 2022. Already has 5 songs out there in the world. So if you wanted to sample on Spotify their output, you have the full album. This is on your label. It's your second recording. It's in French, and I'm sorry, I don't. What is your label?
It's called Jusqu'a la nuit. It means till the night.
The first song that I want to talk about is Wide Awake.
Actually, it's a love story between two persons who live far away from each other. And so during the day, you can see small animals, like it's shadows of the other character. And at night, their souls go outside of their body and they meet in another places. Maybe it's dreams, maybe it's a parallel world, and then they can live their love fully. But when the sun comes out in the morning, they are alone again.
The second song is Here and Everywhere. That was released January 14. Great jazz song. It does cross the barriers of different genres that this could have been placed into.
This tune is about this moment, which was the starting of my album when my grandfather died. The lyrics are a bit sad, but the music is so happy, and I think it's my way of thinking. Like, we're in life, we sometimes have hard moments, but I'm always searching for the light everywhere. I think this tune is really into that energy.
Okay, so Wishes was released in February 8, 2022. And to me, this is my favorite song on this album. It has a great piano solo, sax solo, keyboard solo, the tribal drums attached to it, great lyrics. It puts you in a beautiful space. That's a great song.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. It's I think this tune helped me to get better. I in some countries, people think that when you really want something, you have to say it loud. Say, I would like to be a great drummer, for example. And okay, I say I would like to be a great drummer. And then maybe the universe, or I don't know what, helps you to improve and to get what you really want. So that tune is that. At this time, I wanted to feel better, so I sent these words in the air, so that it can be possible, and I think it worked.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I normally play segments of songs just for time considerations. I believe I want to play this full song from beginning to end, so people can get a taste of what's going on with it.
I would like to send wishes round the universe. I would like to find back happiness. Don't blame me, I was lost. Don't claim me, I was looking down from my truth. I would like to spread wishes round the universe. I would like, if I aimed holiness. Don't blame me, I was lost. Don't claim me, I was lost.
very last song that I want to talk about is just called Travelers, where I just feel this song is a great example of the shaman chants and drum, and it's primal, and it, in my opinion, what you're trying to get at, you know, with this album is with this experience.
The story of this tune is funny because we were rehearsing with the band, and I had a lot of materials, and one of the singers told me, "Hey Hannah, maybe we should sing a song with only drums and percussion. Maybe you could write something." And I think about it 2 minutes, and I said, "Hey, 2 days ago I was in a train, and I had this melody which came out, and I'm gonna write it down." And I wrote it, and the day after we practiced it, and we said, "Okay, this song has to be on the album." So it's quite funny.
So the album's called S.H.A.M.A.N.E, March 25th, 2022. Totally recommend it. And Paceo. I thank you very much for joining me today on Something Came From Baltimore. And thanks. I'm glad we were able to connect.
Yeah, thank you so much. And again, sorry for my bad English.
No, not a problem whatsoever. Thank you for listening to the show. I hope you enjoyed listening to Anne Paceo and her new album, S.H.A.M.A.N.E. The show is over. Have a great day.